Hello friends, so I don't know if you know this about me, but I should mention that I'm a little bit of an inventor, and I guess this would be a perfect time to show you the prototype of my latest invention. So without further ado, I present to you the pensel, which is basically an all-in-one pen, pencil, and brush writing utensil, all attached together with some good old-fashioned duct tape. With this pensel, you can easily switch from writing with a pen or a pencil, and then all of a sudden switch to painting, even without putting down your hand. Useful, right? So please don't go out and steal this great idea. I admit I haven't applied for a patent yet, which I know I should be doing given how I think this gadget will revolutionize the way people write. Oh, and I guess I should also mention what inspired this idea in the first place, which is of course etymology. Basically, I noticed that the words pen and pencil sounded similar. Not only that, but they also sounded similar to the French word pincel, meaning paintbrush. Now, I didn't want to draw any unnecessary conclusions, or paint an inaccurate picture of the relationship, without having all the relevant facts regarding the exact origin of these three words, so I did some in-depth investigating. So, of course, the word brush, the first element of the pensel, doesn't sound anything like the word pencil, and isn't related to it. Interestingly, as I learned, the word brush is derived from a Proto-Indo-European word meaning thicket, which makes sense when you think of what the bristles on a brush kind of look like. So, pencil is related to the French word pinceau, which incidentally doesn't mean pencil but means brush. Apparently, the brush meaning comes from the fact that pencils were originally fine brushes made of camel's hair, so they looked like mini modern paintbrushes. They also looked like animal tails, hence also the tail meaning. So, pencil, pencil, and many other words meaning brush in different modern European languages all descend from the Latin peniculus, which itself is a diminutive of pennies, which, well, we probably don't need the chart to figure out what that means. So yes, the original meaning of pencil definitely gives a little bit more, let's say, nuance to an object that I use pretty regularly. Anyway, let's move on. Some of you may be wondering, what about pen, the third member of your pensel contraption? Is that also a descendant of peniculus? Well, interestingly, no. Those of you who know Italian will recognize the word penna, which means both pen and feather. So despite beginning with the same three letters as its writing utensil counterpart, pencil, the word pen has a different origin story, and actually descends from penna, the Latin word for feather, which of course is what pens were originally made of. So, apologies, I'm a little injured. I was writing with my brand new pensel this afternoon when it poked me in the eye. Pretty deeply, unfortunately. Maybe I just need to rethink all the angles, or perhaps I should just admit that this invention is actually pretty lame. Who would have thought? Oh well. In any case, thanks for watching.